Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Kuti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Salvada Vinayakum Gurambanam Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara Saraswati Pranamyado Sarvakaryata Siddhaye Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Gurudev. It's a great joy today to speak to you about a very special national award that Ramuji and Govindji, and indeed all of his family and supporters have achieved through their painting of the traditional Vedic Indian art. Ramuji is one of the great painters of City Palace in Jaipur, and him and his family and his shishas, his disciples, they are involved in a great renaissance of Indian miniature painting, expressing the different qualities of the Vedic devatas and what they represent in terms of consciousness. So to my left here we have this beautiful Shiv picture, Shiv Pariwar, or Shiv family, and in this we can see Lord Shiva. We can see Lord Shiva expressed in a very glorious way, with this beautiful golden halo around him, sitting there. Actually, he's been painted in a very beautiful way, in a very human way. But also, I think the painting very much reflects his great status as Mahapurusha, that deepest infinite silence, which is at the source of all creation. And we can see seated alongside with him Prakriti. We can see Mahadurga. We can see Parvati, his wife, who is that great Shakti, that great dynamism. So we see in the painting both infinite dynamism and infinite silence. We see the infinite silence of Lord Shiva and the infinite silence of Mahadurga, Parvati. And this painting is really this family of Shivas. We can see that Ganesh is there, the remover of obstacles, the great Mahaganesh, the great Ganapati, who sat at his feet to the left side in order just to remove any obstacle from that infinite silence permeating the whole creation. And to his right is Skanda, Kartikeya, that tremendous power of Lord Shiva in his two sons, and the Saptarishis and other devatas and ganas and helpers. Really this whole host of family or different expressions of natural law, different devatas of natural law, different qualities of natural law, all seated and standing around the infinite potential of natural law, and that is Lord Shiva. And Ramuji and Govindji in this painting has really produced something very special, because in this Shiva painting we see Lord Shiva expressing also the qualities of Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu. almost we can say that Lord Shiva is the Sanghita. It is the Sanghita of Rishi, Devata and Chandas. It is the Sanghita of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And so this is a tremendous quality that is coming from the consciousness of Ramuji's family and from his studio and all the great artists in their studio, where they're embracing the consciousness-based approach to painting, they're practicing transcendental meditation, and they're enjoying the spiritual renaissance which Gurudev, his divinity, Swami Brahmananda, and His Holiness Maharshi Ji at Gurudev's feet, they're expressing this renaissance, this great change in collective consciousness, where the value of the highest level of consciousness, Brahmi Chetana, is coming to the surface. Maharshi and Gurudev are like the wave and the ocean, expressed as one, flooding the world with pure consciousness, flooding the world with higher states of consciousness. And with this, we see the revival of Indian art. We're seeing the revival of Indian art all over the world. We see with great painters like Lawrence Sheaf in America producing oil paintings and acrylic paintings expressing the deepest qualities of Veda, of total knowledge. And here in India we see Ramuji and his family expressing also the great qualities of Veda through the traditional techniques of Indian art, using the traditional colours, natural techniques with the one-haired brush. And I met Ramuji now, I think it was 2001, I bought a beautiful Ganesh painting from him. Beautiful Ganesh painting. And that Ganapati has been with me ever since. It has such a beautiful divine quality. All the love and devotion of Ganesh is expressed within that. All of his power to remove obstacles through his deep silence, through his deep devotion to the totality, to his Mahapurusha, to his Lord Shiva, to his Father. And I think from that meeting in 2001, something very special happened. And looking after that Ganesh painting with my family, and 5 years ago I met with Ramuji again, and together in Rishikesh in the Himalayas, by the Ganga Kanari, by the banks of the Ganga, we started to cognize numeric instruments. We started to cognize the numbers of the Veda,